It's my pleasure to introduce again, now, the graduates, Maureen Jones, Tara Rudkoski, Amanda Weinberg, and Rejina Yazbeck, who will be singing UB's alma mater. Did I miss one? Laura Bender, missed one, sorry. Sorry, Laura. Good you're looking out for it. Thank you, ladies. Dr. Karl Kozlowski is representing the UB Alumni Association today. He's been passing out pins to the graduates as they cross the stage, and he'd like to say a few words of welcome to you. Dr. Kozlowski is a graduate of the Department of Rehabilitation Science and a clinical instructor in our Department of Exercise and Nutrition Sciences. Dr. Kozlowski.
Thank you, Dr. Kozlowski. No relation. Brothers, actually. Stepbrothers. Class of 2011, first of all, congratulations. Let me hear it from you guys. That's right. That's right. You all did it. You all made it this far. And my second point is welcome. Welcome as an alumni of the University at Buffalo. I myself am a three-time, not Stanley Cup champ, alumni of the University at Buffalo. And so it's an honor for me to welcome each and every one of you into the Alumni Association. A theme today was getting connected. If you heard that, it was subtly mentioned in some of the speeches. But what I want you to do right now is I want you to think back to your first connection. Maybe it was the first time you saw Farber Hall or Kimball Tower or the Center for Excellence downtown. Maybe it was the first time, I don't know, you played Can Jam out at a football game. Hopefully we won. Maybe it was the first time you sat in Dr. Giovino's lecture and you were amazed that, gosh, I am enjoying class. This is stimulating stuff. Maybe it was the first time you shared a laugh or a smile with Dr. Andrews. Maybe you had an uplifting bit of motivation from Dr. Lamont. Thank you. Maybe, just maybe, you were going to review an exam and you stepped into a dusty, paper-filled abyss and looked beyond the dirt and saw Dr. Goslin correcting papers. Or maybe you remember first meeting your favorite superhero. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Biohazard Man. For some reason, you got connected. It was your first synapse with this university where you felt a part of a group. Well, I want you to take that synapse, I want you to take that connection, and I want you to grow it, because now is the time that makes a difference. Contrary to what many people may think or say, The university is not about the next paper. It's not about the next grant that we've gotten. The university's legacy lives on in its graduates. It lives on in its students. As the dean stated, 2 of the 4 pillars that we're structured on. 1, students. All of you before this day built this university. The 4th one, the alumni. That's where we continue to build as a group. We're connected, we're alums. Most importantly, we're blue and white, and we are bulls. It's no bull. Congratulations. Again, the university is the students, and it's through the alumni that you will make a difference and that people will reflect upon the University at Buffalo favorably. It's the changes you make in occupational therapy, physical therapy, biostatistics, cancer treatment, exercise, nutrition. That's the difference. It might be on a clinical, it might be with a patient, it might be in a classroom. Going forward, you are the University at Buffalo. And so with that, I want to give you one of my favorite sayings as an alumnus of this university. Whenever I meet a challenge ahead of me, when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Go Bulls, go class of 2011.
Thanks so much, Karl. Before we conclude today's event, I would like to thank all of the volunteers, and there have been several people, who've assisted with today's commencement and extend special appreciation to our school's commencement committee, who organized all of today's activities. My personal thanks to these committee members, Michelle and Corvia. Michelle's hiding over there. She doesn't like to take credit, but she's been in charge of putting all this together. Dick Harding, Debbie McDuffie, Noreen McGuire, Teresa Rose, Barb Sen, Jillian Zafransky, Cassandra Walker-Whiteside, and April Whitehead. I'd like to thank the members of Norwood Brass who provide the excellent music for this commencement ceremony. I'd also like to thank Amy Ferris from Deaf Adult Services for helping us today. So finally, it's my pleasure to invite all of you to a reception honoring today's graduates immediately following this ceremony. It'll be held in the atrium just outside this theater. There are food stations set up. Enjoy yourselves. Now, I have a caution. While exiting this theater, there's a tendency to bunch up just outside the doors. And there are a lot of people in here, and I ask you to spread out. There are food tables spread along a substantial length of the atrium. So please move away from the doors to help avoid congestion. I look forward to seeing you out there. There'll be some faculty out there, too, to say hi. Please remember that the photographer will be, I think she'll be found by the windows by the back atrium over toward the lake. Don't be shy that in the little postcard that we printed up, as we looked at pictures, there were pictures with 12 family members in a shot. I mean, it's a great opportunity if your families are here to get a high quality photograph taken. You can download it for free from our webpage. Just don't be shy. Also, I'll say, I know a lot of people have cameras here. Those of you who use Facebook, please upload those to our Facebook page. Tag them, say some stuff about it so people can share in some of the candid shots you've had of graduates in the robing room and so on. Please share on our Facebook page. Within a week, our pictures will be posted. You can get them there. We began this ceremony with a welcome from one of today's graduates, and we're going to help bring this ceremony to a close with a farewell from another of today's graduates, Kathryn Finn, who received her BS degree in exercise science. Once Kathryn has finished her farewell, I ask the audience to remain seated until the entire academic recessional has left the theater. Kathryn.
This is exciting. Thank you, Dean Kozlowski, for the introduction. Fellow graduates, I stand before you today, humbled by this opportunity to address you as we close this chapter of our lives and begin to write the next. I am honored to share with you a bit of the simple wisdom that my personal journey has yielded. As a little girl, I would frequently complain about how something wasn't fair. In these situations, my mom would often remind me of a simple truth when she would look at me and candidly say, "Katie, life's not fair." Throughout my life, this truth has always seemed to reveal itself in a very honest and sometimes callous way. Even in your most zealous pursuits, life can throw down a road closed sign when you least expect it. In these situations, you must choose how to manage the roadblock. Some may turn around and go back to their start point. Some may stop and wait until the barrier comes down. But those that choose to map out a detour are the ones who eventually reach their destination. Resiliency allows us to adapt to any unpredictable event that life may throw in our direction. It is this elastic ability that allows us to surpass society's limits, which often confine us to a life of mediocrity. The future is an unwritten book with unlimited potential. As you move into the next chapter of your life, do not limit yourself to one dream. When you reach your first goal, do not be content. Complacency smothers passion. Be diligent in seeking out new opportunities, especially those that are outside of your comfort zone, that will expand your knowledge and allow you to grow. Amidst your professional advancement, place as much effort, if not more effort, into your personal and spiritual relationships as you put into your work. The love and support of your family and close friends will foster your ability to reach your maximum potential. On this commemoratory day, do not forget the lessons you have learned in the past. Continue to humble yourself with new experiences, but never be afraid. Welcome challenge, but know your limitations. I would like to close with a quote from the late American journalist, David Brinkley. "A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him." I congratulate you all on your graduation and send my best wishes for success in your direction. I'd like to especially thank the phenomenal faculty in this school for their dedication to our learning. I feel extremely privileged to now be a graduate of this university. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Kathryn.